Good day everyone. Thank you for coming into this YouTube channel Trade Live with Precise Trader. Okay, do take note, today is 26th of September and US session and we are going to do a focus trading. Okay, now before we move on, do take note of the risk disclosure. Day trading in foreign exchange is risky. Past results are not indicative of future returns. The content on this webinar is mainly educational purpose. Use your information entirely at your own risk, and you must assess the risk of your trade with your broker before you put in your trades. So with that, we move on to our live analysis. So the key data that was out just now about 1 hour ago was Canadian GDP month on month. Forecast was 0.1 and came out to be 0.2%. Then core PCI price index month on month, forecast was 0.2, came out to be as expected. And we will be getting another 30 minutes, we will be getting a revised UOM consumer sentiment. So after that, I think most likely we should be seeing the market moving. Then as far as open trades are concerned, okay, we have just entered gold Aussie long and gold euro long, okay, and gold US also long. Okay, we were expecting a break. In fact, just now the break happened. So if it's a false break, then most likely it might be a failure. Then the price may come down. But if it's a genuine break, we are expecting the price to move higher. So let's wait to see how we manage this trade and how we move on. So let's look into and discuss the trade setup. Then after that, we can go in detail of the trade and see how we can get it. So as far as the trend is concerned, the trends are concerned, okay, this is still in a congestion on the daily, with the price moving slightly higher, but yet the price we have to see the price breaking above 61, then we can be pretty comfort that this is going to be higher. But if let's say this is a failure, then this price is going to move back into the range, and the price is expected to come down again. So now if you look at the 6 hour, this is also telling us a similar indication. Okay, this is going to be a failure. So price has moved out away from the current high, which is 65, and right now this is retracing back towards the opening price of the 6 hours. Okay, so now finally we look into the 2 hours. Okay, the 2 hours, this is also telling us that the price is moving away from the high, and we should see the price, see if it is a failure, then definitely we can see the price moving down further. But in other words, this is going to be a make or break scenario, so we got to be a bit careful, especially when we go for a buy and trade on the break. So sometimes it can be a genuine break. If it's a genuine break, then we can see the rewards coming in. Otherwise, if it's a failed break, then chances are we may get stopped out and we may see the price coming off. So now finally we look into the hourly. This is still, it's just a rejected. Then we look at the 15-minute. As long as the price is holding this 51 as long as it's holding below 51, sorry, above 51, and within this long range, price is expected to push higher, and price is expected to break the high, okay, and push higher. So we are, I think we have just went in long at 56, okay, and I just want to share the screen if you have joined late. So I'll just show you a quick grabs of what are the trades we have open now. So we are long gold US at 56, just managed to get in. Then long gold euro at 13, and 0.2 at 20. So now, more or less this is second entry. Then the gold Aussie, the second entry, okay, I think it was long at 46. So, and also we are short Dow at 46,205. So these are the trades we have open. So let's move and discuss in detail, and see the gold US, how and what is the prerequisite plan for the trade. That means, how are we expecting the price to move, and see how far it can move, and how we can get the maximum profit from this. So looking at this, so this pullback we just have seen. So what the patterns we are seeing here, okay, this is on the 15-minute, and it is I mean, honestly, it is giving us a strong base, okay, because market made a low at 3717, then went up, then the correction low was higher than this low, then we are getting a higher low, and we are seeing now the price struggling its way out. So in other words, this is in a make or break scenario. So if it breaks, price is expected to push towards 71 and 77. So if I'm going to go for a TP, I have to see whether the price breaks this level. So if this level breaks or fail, then chances are the price is going to be a failure, then we are going to get stopped out. So now it is going to be a bit tricky scenario, because the reason being is today is being a Friday, end of the week, and also we still have another one more data. Maybe the market may start to move after that data is seen, but as of now we need to see the price break above 61 and 66 for further strength, and on the downside we should not see the price going below 43, or I'll give you a higher level, okay, which is 51, okay, 51. So 51 and 43, these are the two key levels we need to pay attention for this. So we are seeing some strength, but this is a failure, which is not a good sign for a buy, okay, which is not a good sign for a buy, but we need to give some time and to see how it performs, okay. So now looking at the 1 minute, okay, let's I think we have a stop at 49 half. So I think I want to raise it to 51, okay. Maybe if I can save that $1.5, that would help me on my trade. So, and now what we got to do is we got to see whether this high breaks. If this high breaks, we are going to hold the trade. If this low breaks, then chances are we may get stopped out, then we go for a re-entry. So let me change this, tighten the stop, because the market looks a bit jittery, and market is moving in a zigzag manner. So just now it was like profit about $200-300. Now it's becoming a loss, so its market is a bit choppy. So we'll just tighten the stop, then we will try to wait to see how the market is giving us the move. Then after that we decide on the trade. So while we are waiting, I think the most likely we should be getting a clear direction after the revised UOM consumer sentiment comes out, because until then I think we can expect. And the US session also most likely, I've just joined in the session, so most likely we may see a choppy session now until a clear break. Okay, until a clear break. So we try to wait for a while. Okay, then we decide. Okay, now let's move to our plan B. Okay, meaning to say, in the event if let's say we get stopped out, okay, what should we do, and how shall we manage this trade? So if we are going for a plan B, you see, and as far as this hourly is concerned, price is still up. So as long as this low doesn't break, I think we should be still holding the trade, because it's always, the risk is always there. The only thing is this failure, if this is a genuine failure, then probably this low might break, then we should see the price heading south. But if it's not, then the next candle should start to try one more attempt. Okay, let's wait to see, let's give some time, then we will know how we are going to get out on this trade. Now to give this a clue, let's look at the gold euro and gold Aussie. At least, you know, when we look at it, we might get some clue. So I think the gold euro also looks in a similar situation. It's a rejection from the high, and this is the gold Aussie is also giving us a similar signal. So most likely, okay, most likely I think this is going to be a failure, because since all the three crosses are giving us the same direction, so it might be a failure. But I think if you are only taking one trade, I think it's worth taking it, because we have to give some time and see how this really moves forward. Okay, the only clue when we look at the 1 minute, if you look at all the signals, the moving averages are supporting, the daily, hourly, all are supporting. So the only thing is we should see this high break, at least to put ourselves in the comfort zone. So until then, I think we want to hold on to this trade. So since the risk is 50-50, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm trying to lock in this profit as a buffer, close the gold euro on my second entry. So at least if this thing gets stopped out, at least I have a saving on that trade. Okay, so now I've reduced my entry, so I'm only holding gold US, gold euro, and gold Aussie. And we have the Dow sell, then of course we will pay attention to this as we go on. So now let's look into the chart. Let's see whether the 59 breaks. If the 59 breaks, then I think we should be in the right direction, and we should hold this trade to see whether the price moves higher. Okay, so the same thing for gold euro, also approaching the previous high. Gold Aussie looks a bit weaker than gold US and gold euro, meaning to say that the Aussie dollar is stronger compared to the euro cross. Okay, so now let's wait to see. So now I am going to raise my stop because I want to tighten the stop because I feel it's a bit risky because I don't want to take much risk. So probably I may want to raise it to 52 or 52 half. Okay, that means another $1. So I'll be controlling the risk. So even if I get stopped out, I'll be losing only $3.50. Okay, so getting $3.50 or losing $3.50 coming back is always is quite easy to achieve that goal. Okay, so let's wait to see whether the 61 breaks. Okay, if the 61 breaks, then we can hold this trade and we can see the price seeing, I think, should give us put us in a comfort zone. So let's wait. So as far as the 1 hour chart is concerned, this is trading above the open and is trying to test the previous high, which is 61.62. So if it breaks, then we should see the price moving higher. Otherwise, then it should be in a range in the next time belt. So even if we look at the 2 hour, okay, 2 hour is going to finish in another 14 minutes. So let's wait to see whether the high is going to break. And for those of you who have taken a trade, if you feel you want to exit, I let you decide, because end of the day you are responsible for your own trades and your decision you are taken. So sometimes, you know, you feel you are not comfortable on the the trade, you decide to close. So now I'm just waiting. I'm going to give another 13 more minutes. So right now this is testing the 61. So if another 13 more minutes, if the price can move to test this high, then we can see another $10 move higher. Okay, so that's the price we are looking for, the price to get stable. So we need to see this break 66. So if the 66 breaks, then we should see the price heading towards 71 half and 75. So now the price is break 61.30. For those of you, if you feel you want to lock in your price profits, I let you decide. Okay, because we feel that if this high break the 66 break, then we can get another $5 more profit, and we have another 12 more minutes of strength left. So let's try to get this trade the maximum. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to just concentrate only on this. Then you see now is pulling back towards 59 half. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to try to take my gold Aussie TP at 50. Then okay, that is closed. So now I have only less trades, so I think I can concentrate more and give more time. So now the stop loss also, I may want to raise it to 54 half. Okay, so then the TP, I want to reduce it to 71 half. and I may decide to take the profit anytime, depending on because I've already reduced the position. So now only the gold euro and gold US I'm holding right now. It's coming off again, so let's see. Okay, let's see. Okay, I think this kind of behavior, this is going to be uh, very choppy until for the next 10 more minutes, until the data is out. So re-entry for gold, that means you have already taken your profit, is it? Okay, if you have already taken your profit, then you wait for the re-entry, then I'll give a re-entry. Because when I say re-entry, sometimes what I'll do is I'll try to go for add-on entry, or I may decide to take a profit, then I'll try to go for a much lower level. So as of now, we have to wait for another 10 more minutes, okay, to see whether the price is able to clear that 61.5 and close above this. So if, let's say, the price doesn't close above this, then we should be trying to take a, I think that 54 is a very critical level, 54, 52. So I think we will wait for another 9 more minutes, then we decide on the re-entry. So while we are waiting for that, let's do our analysis on the Dow. The Dow, I think we have taken a trade at 205, and now it's trading, we are losing about 80 pips on this. So looking at this, the Dow, today it should be an congestion up day, and the maximum high we are expecting is 450 or 380 extension of this level based on the daily. Then as far as this 4 hour is concerned, okay, looking at it, okay, most likely we should see the price, this is 18, another 8 more minutes left. Okay, most likely we should be able to see the price turning before 380. Okay, 380. So then our stop loss should be at 465. Okay, so what we can do is we can go for another entry. Okay, now early on we gave a stop at 385. That one I think has to be revised to 425. Then I'm going for another add-on entry. This round higher volume, okay, and entry at 375 and stop at 485. Okay, expiry we'll put it 2 hours from now. Later on the stop we would revise. So now we are going for a higher volume, double the volume of what we have taken now. So this is how we normally do things. So whenever we have lower risk, we will go for higher volume with the lower stop loss. And whenever take the first entry, we will try to go for a higher stop loss, but of course your risk reward must justify, meaning to say that, so like for instance, like let's say for gold, if let's say we put a stop for $5 or $6, the reward should be at least $6 and more, or at least 1:1, or near 1:1, not the other way around. That means your risk is $6, then your profit is only $2. That should not be the way to handle things, and that should not be the way to do things. So now we have another 6 more minutes. So we have taken a entry which is making, I mean, of course, if you decide to not to fight for the news, if you want to close it, you may do so. This is your individual decisions, but I don't have, since I don't have much trade, so I'm prepared to fight that news, and I just want to see how it progresses. If I'm holding a lot of trades, then I may decide to close. Like just now, I closed I think gold US, sorry, gold euro. Okay, I took a profit. So overall, I think today was a good day for us. I think we were all our profit, only one stopped out so far. So we are today is a good day. So we are just in the final phase of today's trade. So let's see how it comes. So while we are waiting for this, we can go for additional trades and additional entries for the gold US. Okay, now what I'm going to do now, while we are waiting for that, see, this is what we do normally. Okay, when we will try to do trades on both ends, meaning to say low for the day and high for the day. Okay, both ends we'll try to take trades, and we also take trades following the direction of the trend, and also the time control, what the time control currently it is. So like if you look at it, for the day high, we should not see the price high to be above 78 or 88. This is based on the day projection and day extension. Then when we look at the 6 hours, I think 78 and 73 somewhere, that looks a bit a good level. Then finally, when we look at on the 15-minute, okay, I think the 15-minute high, we can expect the price to extend this level, which is also telling us that 78 is a good level of resistance and target. Okay, so now let's see the 15-minute. Okay, 78. So I want to go for a sell order at 78. Then our profit should be above 66, because your previous high would become the resistance. So right now we have 2 more minutes, and right now this is trading at 62. Okay, this is trading at 62. So let's put in another trade selling at 78. Okay, so that one, I think we can afford to put a trade. This is the extreme high we are expecting for the day. Then as far as the volume is concerned, we can go for 0.3 or 0.2 or 0.3, 78 and 84 half stop, and TP at, remember I said we got to exit before 60, 65, 66. So probably we'll put it at 68. So $10 move we are expecting. So this can be a day trade. So we are trying to exit this. So now get ready to take profit now, because the time is going to finish now. We see whether the price breaks that 62, or then we will decide on the next entry. Okay, so now is 1 more minute and there is going to be a data out. Okay, the data is let's see the data. Okay, the data came out to be slightly lower. Forecast was 55.5 and came out to be 55.1. Okay, so now slightly lower. I don't think we are going to get any big impact on the market. So now we would see the price, see whether it is trying to break that 66. So if it breaks that 66, then definitely we are going to see now. So now what I'm going to do now is I'm going to tighten my stop. I'm going to revise it to 60 half. So something is better than nothing. Okay, so I've revised my stop. Even if the price comes down, I'll be making about $4. And if you are in the trade, you may want to exit now, because that 66 is the critical level. We need to see a break. If the 66 breaks, then we are going to see the price moving higher towards 71 and 78. Then 78 is where we are planning to go for a sell. So we have to register that in our mind, that 78 is going to be a key level. So now let's see whether the the 66 breaks. Okay, if the 66 is able to break, then we should see the price pushing higher. Okay, then slowly we will try to exit. Now is 65.30. So we are seeing the price almost testing the previous high, and see whether this breaks. Okay, now we are seeing 66. Okay, now we are seeing 67 half. So I think we are right on this trade, and we should be able to exit at 71 half or even higher. So now let's move back into the trade. So now we are seeing about 68. So now I think we can comfortably raise this to 65. Okay, 65 or 65 half. So we are putting in slightly lower than the previous high. So let's say the price drops, then we should be able to see the price exiting with a profit. Okay, give me a minute. Okay, I think I just close it. Okay, so so we will try to exit at 71 half. Okay, then we will just put in 1 minute. I mean, of course, if you want to close it now, I let you decide. Okay, so now we are into that 1 minute. We are going to see a pullback, but your 15-minute is still pointing high. So I think we should see the price pushing higher. Okay, so I think we have put our stop here. So in the, I mean, let's say we get stopped out, I think we're still in the trade. We are into this. So now while we are seeing this, let's see the gold euro. I think gold Aussie, we don't have any trade. Okay, the gold euro, this is showing up, and gold Aussie is also showing up. So I think we should see the price pushing higher. Okay, we should see the price pushing higher. So we will wait. Okay, we will wait to see, and we'll try to get the maximum profit. So while we are waiting, I want to raise my gold euro stop also, revise it. So what I'm going to do here now is I'm going to revise it to 23. Okay, so 23. Then here I'll slowly raise it because I have nothing to lose, and I'm not going to manage any trade, so probably I may want to raise it to 67.5. So we have still another 10 more minutes left, and we are seeing the strength. Okay, if the 66 breaks, can we add on? Okay, now only I see your thing. Okay, question. So the 66, the issue now here is because this is not a genuine break. Okay, let me share with you the screen. Of course, I mean we can go for add-on, but the problem here is this is the price is coming out of the range, so and this extension is going to be limited, so sometimes it can be a bit risky, because if it is going to be a failure, then chances are that the add-on entry might not give us the thing. Okay, and hold on, I think my gold euro I got stopped out at 23, so that was closed at 23. Then the gold US is still trading, so I'm just waiting for another $1-2 I want to exit, because I mean of course I can close now at the market, but it's only $1 away, so either I get $3 more or I lose $1.50. So I think that is still fine. So we would see how we close that trade. So as far as the Dow is concerned, I think the price has already started turning down. Okay, we have seen the price already turning down. So we want to go for a add-on entry on this. Okay, let's do that later, but let's try to get this gold cleared first. still hanging around here. The 1 minute, this is still struggling, so we still have another $2 more. We just want $2 more, so at least we can get the maximum profit for this trade. Okay, and we have 8 more minutes left. So since the 1 minute is still holding, and we have 8 minutes more left, I mean I still feel there's a very high chance that we should be exiting, but the only thing is we are not seeing the strength as good as we expected. Okay, after we close this, then we will go for a re-entry again. Okay, now we have seen 71. Okay, there we are, 71.5. We exited at the perfect profit. I mean still we can see the price going some more higher. Okay, but I think we exited at a very conservative target. Okay, I'll just show you. Okay, we can see the price going about 72.25 and 76 beyond level, so we don't want to take that risk. So that's the reason why we have decided to close our TP earlier. So now let's go and do the reanalyze of the trades, and since I already have no trades now, I want to go for my re-entry planning. Okay, so now is 73. Okay, you see here. Okay, I think we should have waited until 76. Okay, anyway, let's not chase this. So the now we need to do our analysis on the new time belt. Okay, so the price just now we put a sell at 78. So we need to see whether do we need to raise it or leave it. Okay, now let's see, let's do our analysis on this. So I'm looking at the price should turn at 80 or 84. Okay, that's the maximum we are expecting the price. Of course, if the 91 breaks, then the price is going to go for a new high. So the one also we need to have that taken that into consideration. That means, I repeat, I just want to share with you. Okay, we are expecting the price to turn somewhere before 85, but if your 91 breaks, then we should see the price going to new high. Okay, so that's the thing, that's the catch. So we got to get ourselves prepared for both the scenarios. There's nothing is impossible in gold, nothing is guaranteed in gold until we get and close the trade with the profit. So now what I'm going to do now is, since this 78, I want to raise it to 82 or 82 half, and I'll put it as 87 half, and the TP is still remain the same. Okay, so I've changed this entry, so I'm pushing it, and I'm going to give this couple of hours, that means 3-4 hours, so I'm going to put another $10 away. Okay, now the 45 buying, so that one I think I may want to go for a buy one more round. Okay, one more round, and do take note that if you're going for a re-entry for a buy, your entry must be better than your exit. That means just now I exited at 71 half, so anything better than 71 half, that is what I meant by entry has to be better, because the certain rules we have or certain checks we have is mainly to prevent ourselves from being emotional and trying to chase the market and try to get into the trade straight away. So these are the checks normally we do. So at least we know that the rule says you can't do that, then you don't do. Okay, so now let's say we do a minimum price projection. Okay, I'm looking at 794. Okay, 790 is coming the projection. So just now I gave a sell at 82. That looks a bit risky. Okay, but the question is, this strength, we can expect the strength to last for another 2 more hours. Okay, 2 more hours. So meaning to say, this strength can go for another 2 more hours. So then what we will do is, we will try to raise that so-called 82 to 90. Then we will try to go for a re-entry. Okay, re-entry. So the re-entry would be Okay, let me change this. Let me change this. 90, 90, 95 half, and this one I think we can raise it to 72. So now I've revised this cell to 90. So the reason is, that means we are expecting the price towards minimum at 82, 85 and 90. These are the three price targets which we are anticipating. So now we can go for a buy. Okay, we exited at 71 half. So now looking at this chart, we should be taking our trade extension of this, which should be buying at 67. Okay, 67. So yeah, about 68 should be a good level to enter. Then our stop loss. Okay, we need to know our stop loss. Okay, the stop loss is 60 half would be the best stop loss. Okay, you see the price has already reached 76. Just now I told you that 76 is one of our target, but we exiting early, so I think it has reached our price target. So now we can look for some pullback. So now what is the entry we are going to do is two entries. Okay, and one is, hold on, so we can do one entry at 68. Then stop loss for that we should put okay, then the second entry is about 63. Okay, 63. So 68 we buy, then we put a stop at 61. Then 63 we buy, we put a stop at 58. Then the TP for this we should be exiting at 82 or higher. Okay, so this is going to be our re-entry. So that means we have two types of entries. One is let the price go higher. Okay, we don't want to chase it, we don't want to go for a sell, we don't want to pick the top. Okay, forget about this, let it go up. If you see 90, then we go for a sell. Then on the other hand, we want to go for a following of the trend. We will go one entry at 68, another entry at 63, then the stop at 57 and 61. Okay, so now this is how I'm going to key in my orders. So the 45 I think is no more. Okay, let me see, is 0.3 lots. Okay, so this one I'll put it as 61, sorry, 63. 63, stop at 57. Okay, 63, and the TP we can put it as 76 or 82. Okay, this one expiry will give about 2 hours from now, so we will go for this as the second entry. Right now it's trading at 78. Okay, I think we should have waited a bit more. Okay, but since the price is already breaking, so let it move, it's okay. Then the next one we are going to go for a buy. I told you I want to go for a buy at 68, and this round I want to reduce my volume because I don't want to give that much of risk, so I reduce to 0.2. so I'll go for 68 as the entry, stop at 61 and TP at 77 or 78. Okay, so this one expiry we will only give 1 hour, because the pullback I don't see the price, because within the 2 hours this price should hit the target. Okay, that's the clue you have to take note. So if within 2 hours the price is expected to hit the target, so if we are going in the direction of the trend, then we have to play the game within these 2 hours for a buy, because after 2 hours is going to be a different ball game, and we should be looking to go for a sell. So these are the two entries I put in. One is trying to enter near 68, then exit at 70 78, then selling at 90. So that one we will try to exit at 78, so 72 or 78. So that is also, I think we can wait to see whether we are getting that price filled. Okay, now let's do the same thing for gold euro and gold Aussie. So the gold euro, if you look at on the day, I think this is making a new high. Okay, that means to say the gold US is weaker compared to gold euro. So for this, if we are going for a target, we should be seeing the target. If we are going for a sell, we should be looking to sell at 43 and 55. Okay, 43 and 55. Okay, 55. So then if I go and do the hourly projection, I'm looking at somewhere 45. Okay, 45 and 60. Okay, 45 and 60. So let's see the 15-minute projection. Okay, 15-minute projection, we are okay, so that's the maximum, we can see this, so which is okay, that is it can go up to 80, but I don't think it can go today. So today we can look for selling at 60. That should be our selling level, and 45. So that means we have another $13 more available. So we can go for buy and hold, or sell at 60. Okay, so now let's do the buy order first also, so then we can key in both the orders. So I should be buying somewhere before 26 or 21. 26 as one, then 20. Okay, 20 as the another entry, target at 45 and 55.60. Then the stop loss. Okay, let me decide on the stop. Okay, the stop has to be below 18. Okay, I think this one also I have the answer. So right now I think we are still seeing the price pushing higher to 80. So I think we should have waited for another 10-15 minutes. Then I think we should have got another $10 from this market, which I think we missed it, but I think it's fine. I mean, still okay. So now let's put in this order. So I'm going to go for 2 entry for a buy. Okay, one is buying at 26, 26, stop at 18, and TP I'll put it as 40, 42. Okay, 40 or 42, because 45 is the level. So that one I think we will go for 1 hour. Okay, so this is the 0.2. So then I want to go for another buy order. Okay, this is still moving higher, 82 already. The gold US. Okay, this round I'm going to go for a 20, 16 and 35. Okay, this is also about 2 hours from now. Okay, so I have two buying entries. I'm trying to go in the direction of the market, in the direction of the flow. So I think the gold US, I think we should have waited. The only good thing we did was we put in a sell at 78. We changed, cancelled it and pushed it to 90. So that was a good decision which we have taken. So at least we don't lose that money what we have taken. Okay, then the selling. Okay, we got to sell at, just now was 60, right? So we'll just put it as 60. Actually 45 should be the resistance, but I don't want to take any chance, and I don't want to lose whatever we have taken. So we would want to put about $15 TP, and this is going to be until end of the day. Okay, that means before the end of the day. So I'm putting one counter sell and 2 on the limit buy to direction of the flow. So we will do one more for the gold Aussie, then we will come back to the gold US to see whether we have seen the high. Okay, so now let's see the gold US first. Okay, let's see the gold US. So right now okay, right now we are seeing the price broke that 85 should be the key level. So now it is retreating from 83.7. okay, it's retreating from 83.7. Take note, the difference between gold euro and gold Aussie is gold US has not broken the previous high. Okay, can you see the difference? Gold euro is trading a new high, gold Aussie is also trading new high. So this is the difference we need to take note. So that means to say that gold US is weaker compared to the other two crosses. But if you are to see the other crosses, okay, we can also quickly see all the other crosses like gold pound, gold pound, new high, gold yen new high, gold Swiss new high, gold cat new high, and gold New Zealand also new high. So meaning to say that only gold US is weak. Okay, so which means to say that we can go for a sell on this, because when you trade a new high selling, and when you trade between a range, you know, it is much more safer. Okay, but anyway, we don't want to take a chance. We still prefer to go for a buy. Okay, I think we gave a buy order at 68 and 63. Okay, 63 and 68. So now since the price has gone to 83, and the strength is expected to last for another 1.5 hours. Okay, there's 2 clues I'm giving you. So probably we can go for a buy at 72. See, just now we entered at 71 half. Remember, we entered at 71 half. So we are trying, if we are going to enter at the same level, then that means literally like we are initiating the same trade, and we are trying to move on with that trade. So the stop, we have to put it as 65 65. Then if this is going to be the high, then chances are this might be the high. Okay, so what we will do is, okay, since we are going for a re-entry, okay, now I want to, because I don't have any trade open, you see, I'm only having the Dow open. So when I sit for trading, I must make sure that I should be grabbing any opportunity I see, and I should not hesitate to take trades, and I should not be scared to take trading. So now what I'm going to do now is, I have a buy order at 63 and 68. So the 68, I'm going to raise it to 72, and the stop is 65, and the TP I want to put in before the current high. Okay, so, and of course this one is only valid for another 1 hour, because I don't want to give more than 1 hour for this trade. So if I get filled, I'll get filled, and if market moves, then I make $10 from this. If I miss this, then I go for this trade. Okay, because I'm trying to cash both sides. And take note that once this 92 breaks, 92, 93 breaks, then we should be going for a buy, because that would be the gold US would also start to move in the new high. So we got to be our mind open for both aspect. Okay, that means I told you our view is we are cautiously bullish, and we were right, and we did take the trade, and we close. Sometimes when we do for 2-3 entries, that will help us in our confidence level, rather than we chase the market, go one lot. I mean, some people, they try to hit the market, then they'll do a partial fill or partial profit. Okay, this is a different approach. Okay, different people will have a different money management style, different approach. So I mean, we are not saying that ours is the best, but we can say that ours is one of the best, which you can when you trade, then you can get us ourselves into a confidence mode. So we are trying to get this 3, and take note again, I repeat, break 92 half. I don't want to give a stop buy order now because I'm going to monitor the trade, because today is the last trading day of the week. So if the 92 breaks, then I may decide to go for a buy, because once it breaks 92, we should see the price heading towards 3808, 3820 and 3835. Okay, that one I think I'll give you a projection, so at least you can also get yourself prepared for that. Okay, let's assume this high breaks. So if this high breaks, we should see the price extending towards 3820 and 3835, and at least 3810. Okay, 102035, and that should be your target for today. So we have to closely monitor, and we got to see whether that 90 breaks, 9091 breaks, then only we can see that price. Otherwise our view is still on the range, and we still expect this consolidation to happen, and we still feel that this market is going to be in a consolidation at least for the next 1.5 hours. We should be able to see the price moving in this direction. Okay, so now while we are waiting, let's do the gold Aussie. Okay, the gold Aussie, okay, the target wise I'm looking for extension of this level, which should be 5790 and 5815. Okay, that should be your daily target. 5790, we'll take it as 5790, 5815. Then as far as this hourly target is concerned, we can get extension of this level which should be 5795 and 5830. Okay, so this should be another target. The third one is this time, this time frame is going to finish in another 23 minutes. So if this is going to be the high, then if let's say the price is extended from here, then we should see the price somewhere near 5808 and 5820. So 5815 seems to be a strong resistance. Okay, now let's do a projection on the 15-minute. So if we are going to do a projection on the 15-minute, so this has got a final target of 5835, but 581015, that should be a major resistance. Okay, so now how can I trade this? There's two ways I can do. One is try to buy at either 71 or 65, exit before 85. Okay, that should be one entry. Then another entry would be $60. So we have two entries. One is 65, another one at 60 for a buy, and the selling is 5815. Okay, so we have three entries, So we will try to go and put in these 3 trades, then we will see whether uh, we get. Okay, so the buying entry 65, I want to go for a lower volume, 0.2, 65, stop 58, and TP before the current high. Okay, your current high is 88, so probably around 82. Okay, this one I'll give about 1 hour from now. Okay, so this is the entry order I've just put in. So then I have another order I want to place, buying at 60. Okay, slightly higher volume, 0.3, 60, stop at 55, and TP at 78 or 80. So this one I'll give 2 hours from now. Then I'll put a 1 day entry which is selling at 5815. So this is the, we call it an extreme level entry. Okay, so this is stop at 21 and 5802. Okay, $12-13 move, and this is until because since being Friday so we'll give another 4 hours from now. So we have 3 entries, 2 in the direction of the trend. So one is we are trying to enter at a lower volume, then another one at a higher volume. Okay, different entry, different stop loss, different exit. So sometimes when we key in these orders, even while we are not monitoring the trade, okay, the order can still work and still make money. Okay, the only thing is, especially coming to the weekend, we got to be very careful, especially when we put an expiry, because if we don't put any expiry, then chances are it becomes a GTC order, then you may get filled, or you may be holding the trade overnight and which is not a good advice, especially if you want to hold the trade over the weekend, unless if you have strong analysis and strong intuition saying that okay, this is going to break higher. Okay, so we have 3 entries for gold US. One is trying to sell near 90, and I repeat, gold US looks weaker compared to all the other crosses, gold euro, gold Aussie, gold pound, gold yen, gold Swiss, gold New Zealand, and gold CAD. Okay, so gold US is the only cross that is weaker, so that is one clue which you can also take note, especially when we trade on crosses. So which means to say that's why we are betting that the high might hold for the gold US. Okay, so that's why we are going for a sell. But of course, if the 92 breaks, then we expect this price to break higher towards 38.08, 38.15, or even 38.30. But I don't think it's going to happen tonight, but we just have to keep our fingers crossed and stay focused. Then this gold euro, we are trying to go for 2 buy in the direction of the market. So one is 26, which is most likely is going to get filled soon. Then the other one is 20. Okay, so this is we are going to try to get this thing do and see what we can get out of this trade. The same thing, we are going to go for a 2 buy for gold Aussie. One is a reduced lot with a wider stop, and the other one is a higher lot and a lower thing, and of course 2 different profit levels. So I think that's about it. And the third thing is the Dow. The Dow, we have seen right now this is making money, so we got to see whether we want to go for any add-on entry or that's it. So this is how, we try to manage the risk. So then I think you can trade with confidence and with with a key plan. So now if you look into the Dow, the daily, the market has rejected at 3. In fact, we were expecting the price to hit 380, but I think it was rejected at 3 half. So right now this is pulling back below previous day high, so which is a good sign for uh, a, TP. So sorry, good sign for the bearish. Then today's high is 930, but we put our TP at 820. So the one I think we need to do the changes. So we are seeing the high confirmed, so I think we may want to go for a add-on entry for this. Okay, this being the high confirmed. Okay, I want to take a sell at 280 or 230. Okay, 230. So with the stop above 360. Okay, let's see the 1 minute chart. Okay, this is showing weakness, and I think 230, maybe I want to go for another try. Okay, with the TP at 005. Okay, so I think I've entered at 205, so most likely I want to put at 280. Okay, so here I think the TP, I want to raise it to 46005. So another 80. Okay, now you see the gold euro got filled. So let's see how this trade comes out, and let's manage this trade. Okay, so now I'm going to put another sell, which is okay, same size. $280, $395, and 46005. Okay, this is 2 hours from now. Okay, so this is another entry. We are trying to go for add-on entry, but we should have done this before when the market is in our favor, but because since we are concentrating on the gold US and gold trades, so we let it work. So I think that's about it. Any questions or anything, any markets you want to discuss? I think today was really a good day, so in fact yesterday was also a good day. So I think today we only had one stopped out so far. Okay, we only had one stopped out, but all has been a good profit. So yesterday was a good trade, but towards the end we did lose some money, but we gained back today, and we are back on track. Okay, I think that's about it. Any questions? Okay, so if you have no questions, good luck to you guys, and I'll see you all again next week. Okay, and